Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. So these are few of my Havartias. As you can see, I don't have a lot of Havartias in my collection because I don't uh, like them a lot as compared to my Echeverias and other succulents, but I still do have few of them. This one is the Echeveria limifolia. It is one of the most oldest Havartia that I have. Probably when I started growing succulents, this is the one that I initially got. I think probably it's been 7 years or plus, and from last few years, probably a year or so, it started giving me a lot of pups. This is the mother plant, and you can see a lot of pups. I might separate them some other time. And these are another variety of Havartia. I'm not very sure about the name, but they are kind of dehydrated at this point of time. I will be watering them in some time. This one got a little bit burnt because of direct sunlight. You can see the lower leaves, but now that I have moved it to indirect light, it has started to recover. They do not like direct sunlight, so I think this is another succulent that you can add in your collection, which does not require a lot of direct sunlight. So if you're a person who receives only indirect bright light, these are one of the succulents. You can definitely add it in your collection. These are all different varieties of Havartia. Probably I might have got them in some combos and I had just kept them aside. I do have some more over here. You can see they have put a bunch of babies, and these are kind of ignored. The African pearl is a little bit damaged because earlier it was in direct sunlight. Remember, there was renovation going on at that point of time. A lot of my succulents did get damaged, so the African pearl was one of them. It has got some dry leaves in between the leaves, but that's absolutely fine. It's doing quite well. And others, you can see they have already started to slope. Now the sloping is not because of lack of light, it's because they have started to put out a lot of pups. Let me show you a little bit closer. You can see they are starting to bend because there are a lot of pups. There is another limifolia. I don't remember when did I put this limifolia in this, but it's doing quite well because this place receives indirect bright light, as I said, so they are performing really well. I think I might have to repot this one because the pups have pushed the mother plant almost putting it flat. And they're doing amazing because I don't even give a lot of care to them. It's just that I come here and give some water, and that's about it. I don't even look at them because this is another side of the terrace which I don't visit a lot, but you can see they are doing extremely well. They have put a lot of pups. If you remember last video, they were very tiny, but now you can see the amount of pups. Okay, this is something that I just noticed. These are the African pearl Havartia. It has put out a lot of pups beneath. This is the mother plant. It has got dried out. I might probably take out the dry leaves, but this is amazing to see. I just happened to notice that it has put 3 pups, which are very small. We can't separate them right now. However, these Havartias have definitely reached a good size, so probably I might separate them some other day. Okay, over here as well, good size. So these are all the Havartias, and then these I will have to probably, I'll water it in some time after this video. So they're doing quite well, and this is the arrangement that I had made last time, if you remember. They are performing really well. Echeveria Melaco is looking absolutely different over here. They are not supposed to have a purple tinge to it. They're more on brown, but probably because of the difference in light, they tend to look very different. My baby necklace is doing quite well. A string of buttons are doing quite well. A few more over here. If you remember this Miriam, this is the regular form, which is also doing quite well. These have also grown quite a bit from what it was because they have more space over here now. The Sedum Terreliaceae, I think it's called as, and these were all the babies that I had put in center, so they are all looking fantastic. So I got a pot of Melaco. So this is how the Melaco tends to look like in direct sunlight. for 5 to 6 hours. Now these are not in a very good condition because they had got burnt earlier during the time of renovation, but they have more like a very dark chocolate kind of color. So I was very surprised to see when these tend to perform like this. Now of course I will have to move them. Now even though they look very beautiful, but you can see the shape of the leaves, they are bending downwards, which indicates that this light is not enough. So I will be moving this lot out of this place and probably start acclimating them to morning direct sunlight. But this is how the actual Melako tends to look like. Very, very different from the one that receives indirect bright light. So but if I had them in individual pot, of course I would have moved them by now, but I will be doing it very soon. So this is not how it is supposed to look like. You can see the lower leaves are bending downwards. That's an indication that the succulent needs a little bit more light than what it's getting, but the colors are amazing. But I will be moving them out very soon. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.